Hi, my name is K. Michael Wallace. I want to discuss a hedge program that I developed based on money management algorithms. It's also a standalone trading program that will get you double-digit returns. Here's a table of contents of what we're going to discuss today. I started trading when I was 19. I started trading, investing for my family initially. When I was 20, I decided to take the Series 3 derivatives license to trade commodities and futures. I passed that when I was 20, and then started my first Wall Street job at Merrill Lynch. After leaving Merrill Lynch, I worked at the World Trade Center and the commodities exchange floor in the trading pits, and then from there I worked as a foreign exchange trader on the overnight desk with Lehman Brothers, trading the European markets and Asian markets. Traded with some of the largest traders in the world doing that. Got a great experience. My strategy is based on mathematical probabilities of the next trade winning, but we arrive at that by using position sizing and money management. We have an algorithmic trading strategy behind this, but on top of that we layer money management program, which will determine if this algorithmic trading strategy will more likely win on the next trade or series of trades. And then we use position sizing to leverage on high probability trades. We've had spectacular results. We've had double-digit returns since we started trading in 2023, and no losing months for the last 3 years, 2023, 24, and 25. It is really a major advantage if you're using it as well with a portfolio of stocks when the market has a correction or a pullback or even a bear market. This program, buys on weakness, will kick in and offset a lot of those losses you may experience in your portfolio. So when you combine a stock portfolio with this hedging program, you'll increase your returns by 20% or better. And if you're in a down market, for example, where you're in a correction, you're losing 10% in your stock positions, in many cases, this hedge program will offset that 10% decrease. So it can help you with drawdowns and increase your returns. We've back tested it since 1993, and it's never had a losing year. Let me repeat that. For 32 years, it's never had a losing year. In the last 3 years I've traded it, we've traded it, had double-digit returns and no losing months, which means no month-to-month drawdown. Here is a financial report that we had audited by an outside accountant, and you see the returns from 2015 to 2024. The average return for Wallace Investments in a diversified stock portfolio is 25%. Now, you can see here in 23 and 24, as well as 2025. We did not put the results for 25 yet because we're still in November of 25. But you can see we had a 40% return in 2023 on our stock positions, but by using the hedge program, it increased that by 26.59%, giving us a 66.66% return for the year. Also in 2024, we increased our return from our stock portfolio by 22%, giving us a 54.33% return that year. So I'm sure in a down market, we can offset a lot of those negative returns in the stock portfolio in a down market as well, because it trades more in bear markets. Here's the equity graph. This shows a pretty steady increase in equity since 1993. This is 1993, and it goes over here to 2025. Here's our actual percentage returns. As you'll notice, again, 1993 to 2025, over 32 years, there are no losing years. Here's our net profit. No losing years for 32 years. These are the gains, percentage gains from an ETF model. But here's where we use the hedge program is in the futures market, because we can get leverage there. So you can see 25 this year, as of November, we're up 53.7%. And you can see the double-digit returns in the futures. This is just futures trading only, not including the stock position. So if you want to trade just ETFs, this is the returns you may get. Futures, this is the return. This number over here is the actual real accuracy of the system using our algorithm based on the money management, 87.78%. Because we have a separate performance report for the money management. This is the percent gain, but this is the percent accuracy. And here's the performance report this program puts out. The actual profit, 87.78%, shows the number of winners, number of losers, shows a profit factor of 6.78%, and gives us the configuration down here of what we're doing. This is an in-sample and out-of-sample example. From 93 to 2008, we back-tested it in 2008 and came up with our configuration on our inputs for the money management program. And we carried that forward in an out-of-sample example from 2009 to 23, keeping the inputs previous 2008, pre-2008. And you can see from 2009, no losing years. It still made money with out-of-sample data. So this is a very strong system. It consistently makes money, even in sample and out of sample, no losing years. Here's one time in 24, we were number one in the world on the Robbins World Cup Trading Championship. That's me, 89.1%. Using this strategy strictly. Here's the performance reports from World Cup Advisors. That's Robbins World Cup Advisors. It's a platform for advisors to manage money for clients. And you can see in 23, we made 26.13% return, no losing months. We did the same thing 2024 and 25, again double-digit returns. And any negative months you see in here, it is because of subscription fees. Robbins charges a few $100s a month for a subscription to follow the advisor. But it just so happens if you don't have any trades that month, you'll show a negative in the account because they still charge the subscription fee. So any of these small negatives that you see on a month-by-month basis are not from actual trading losses. It's just from the fees Robbins trades. During this 3-year period, no losing months, 3 years on record. As you can see, here is the Robbins World Cup Championship 2023 monthly statements. Each month will show you a profit in the account, or in some cases, no trading at all in the account. Here is the 2024 monthly statements for Robbins World Cup Championship. No losing months. And finally, here's 2025 monthly statements for the Robins World Cup Championship. The last statement on this is October statement of 2025. We're still in November, and we have not concluded November yet to get a monthly statement. Here is the final statement for 2025. Still no losing months. We're in the month of November and still profitable for the month of November. As you can see, for 3 years we've had no losing months. For 32 years we've had no losing years. So there's definitely an advantage by using this strategy for a standalone trading system or a hedge against your portfolio. If you have any interest, please feel free to reach out to me, K. Michael Wallace, phone number 917-916-9545, or my email k.michael@wallaceinvestment.com.